Time for a look at your West Tennessee forecast with meteorologist Brian Davis.
And hello, everyone, and good Tuesday evening as we've got the storms brewing out there this evening. We've had a couple of those get strong with up to 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts. This will be an ongoing thing through, at least the next couple of hours before the sun goes down, and these storms will start to have a tendency, like they have done the last few days, they'll start to fizzle out and die down. Let's go ahead and take a look right now. This is where our latest strong storm warning is, our advisory. You can see that is centered right over eastern and central Crockett County, western portions of Madison County, and then basically what they do is you've got the polygon. That's the areas that are in the very most intense part of that storm, where they kind of drawn out. If you're in this box, then you're going to be affected by this storm most. But our double layer backup system, it also lights the entire county up if that county is affected by any kind of strong or severe thunderstorms. So we use both. That way we make sure that we've got the area covered. But again, it's really that more modern polygon box that shows the, little white outline. That's where the storm is actually located and where it's affecting folks there. But right now we're at 88 degrees in Savannah. It feels like 96. So, we're in that hot part of the evening where these storms like to fire up out there. 77 here in Parsons. You can see the overcast skies and it feels like 77. We've had some recent rains there. It's cooled it down a bit. Also in and around Memphis, where we've had some recent storms come through this evening, and that has really helped to knock their temperature down to about 81 degrees. And we'll just move forward. Here's a look at Paris, but the camera must be out right now. But 75 degrees there, where we've had the showers and storms. And you can see, looking at the temperature map, look at the difference in between areas that have gotten some rain, or at least rain nearby, versus the ones that haven't really gotten that much or any at all. We got 90 degrees in Dyersburg, meanwhile 75 in Huntington. We've got 77 in Parsons, but we've got 90 in Savannah and Selmer right now, which that's probably about to change with those thunderstorms coming into those areas as well. All right, and we've got our winds primarily out of the north. So, we had that little cold front kind of push through yesterday. That allowed us to get a little bit cooler temperatures. It's still hot out there, but not as hot as it was. Looking at the radar right now, it's pretty active. I mean, we've got quite a few scattered storms out there, but it's mainly the storm right here near Crockett County, Madison County, Haywood County, this storm right in here that has caused us a little bit of problem. It's just about out of that special weather statement box. It's really the punch of that storm is down here near Meaden and south parts of Madison County. But not everybody's getting the rain as usual on a day in summer, but you can see we still got a few, pretty heavy rain type thunderstorms going on out there in and around parts of West Tennessee. All right, let's take a look. We've had a little low pressure area kind of raking through near the surface. That helps to get the air lifting. And a lot of times you think of a low pressure area, kind of the vacuum in the atmosphere kind of pulls the moisture in and can, help to bring showers and storms. The good news, we don't have anything in the storms prediction outlook for today or tomorrow. It's all either east or south of us. So even in a closer view here, you can see absolutely nothing today or tomorrow. Both looking fine there, but typically you still get those embedded strong storms. Futurecast shows that these storms will kind of gradually wind down as we head towards dark, and then we'll see another round of these storms popping back up tomorrow into the afternoon. But right in there, it's done a real good job at placement. There's that storm moving through Jackson, and then they just kind of fall apart there as we get towards the 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock hour. Once we get into sundown, things will start to improve. We'll drop down to about 69 for the overnight low. That rain chance is still pretty high there through about, it's going to be through about 6 o'clock there, and then it's going to start to drop off. You can see down generally less than about 10% by the time we get to 11 p.m. It's mainly, typically the hottest part of the day. That's when we see these scattered storms get going with a weather pattern such as we've got now. But starting off in the morning, we'll be at about 69 degrees. We'll be at about the mid 70s by 8 a.m. And here's a look at our next 7 days of temperatures. So you can see we're going to heat back up on Thursday and Friday. That'll be two of our hottest days coming up. And then it'll tend to drop back down again. We'll be back to the upper 80s by about Sunday of the weekend. We do have some rain chances coming back in. Now, for the rest of this evening, 60%, and that'll be falling off pretty soon after about 7 o'clock this evening. Lows tonight will range between about 67 to 70 degrees. If you're further north, it'll be more like, 67 to 68 degrees there. Now, we'll be about 89 tomorrow as well, but some sunshine is going to be ablazing on through here on Thursday. And then we'll be at about 93 on Friday, 94 on Saturday, 92 on Sunday. And then our temperatures begin to fall back down again into next week. All right, that's the latest on our evening weather forecast. Stay tuned for any watches or warnings. I'm not really expecting any, but we could definitely have a few more of these strong storm statements issued for up to 40 to 50 mile per hour winds between now and between about 7 o'clock this evening. All right, guys, have a great rest of the evening. We'll see you back at 10.
We are West Tennessee Weather Channel.